Good afternoon. Would you kindly introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do, please?
Hi everybody, my name is Steve Bergin. I run a digital marketing company called Spread Like Wildfire Media, and I help other businesses sort out their digital marketing, their strategy, how to use social media, that type of thing.
Spread Like Wildfire, that's an unusual name. Where did that come from?
It came from, I was in university at the time and I knew that I wanted to start a business, and I was thinking about virality, like content going viral online, and I was thinking about what kind of gets across, the work that I can do can help companies, go viral across the internet, and this idea of like catching like a wildfire and then spreading like wildfire. I was like, oh, that's really it's a really powerful image. And yeah, it's just really stuck with me. So I decided to use that as the name.
No, I think it's brilliant. I think it's a wonderful name. And so you work out of a shared office space, I think, don't you? Is that right?
Yeah. So I work in a place called The Landing, which is in Media City, UK. It's a fantastic tech incubator hub kind of thing. It's basically just, I call it like a melting pot of creativity and technology. There's all sorts of people there, and you just, you speak to different people every day. Obviously, right now, lockdown, everything, we don't. But, traditional day, standard day, you'd be, speaking to all sorts of people and, collaborating, their like mantra is innovation, collaboration, and I always forget the third one, growth, innovation, collaboration, and growth. And, just having kind of all these different people from all these different practices, I guess, all in one space, kind of working together, it really does breed collaboration. So yeah, I'm based in The Landing. It's a cracking place.
So obviously, because of social distancing, you can't all be there at the moment. So how are you keeping that collaboration going?
So The Landing, the team there has actually been just amazing. They've been, since social distancing kind of got introduced, they've been hosting like 1 to 2 a week, once or twice a week seminars on different subjects. I think this week is cybersecurity. We've had like one investment, just all these kind of like really educational, informative subjects. And I'm talking about giving one in a few weeks. So they've been doing that kind of like, keeping the educational side of growing as a tech company alive. And then Friday they have a coffee morning, or sometimes they have it more in the evening, kind of like a end of the week, grab a beer kind of thing. So and we've got I don't know if you know the program Slack, the app Slack.
No, I don't know that.
Kind of like Teams and Zoom. It's like a collaboration kind of portal for, and everybody's just on there. And so yeah, people, we can still reach out to everybody there. We still speak, and they've really done a cracking job of keeping the spirit of The Landing alive without the building. And yeah,
it sounds like the spirit of the Landing is very much the people within it and the support you give one another.
The building itself is a very important place, both to me and to a lot of other people. But the spirit of that innovation, collaboration, and growth has been kept alive. And one of the things that I really worried with social distancing, the lockdown, and everything was like, I just assumed I was going to just go off a cliff, but it really stuck. And I feel like when we are back, there'll be a bit of camaraderie there, and I think we'll be all stronger for it. So
yeah, absolutely, of course, but it'll all be better because this. We will make it better. And how, thinking about then, like the work, how is your work progressing going forward from this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I'd say my first answer to that, the first thing that comes to mind is that, this has made a lot of people struggle. It's made me struggle. It's made a lot of people I spoke to struggle. Um, and I've recognized that, and it's kind of made me shift how I do business a little bit. So before, I would give, consultancy to business in, digital and media and stuff like that, and social media. I'd give consultancy, and I would also do the work. Obviously, I've got to keep the lights on, so it's always been paid. But what I've been doing since this has all come to light is that for anybody that wants it, if you come to me, I give like an hour's free consultancy where we can just sit down. You can just tell me, what you would like in terms of the digital side of your business. There's only so much I can do. I'm not a miracle worker, but I know digital pretty well, so I can work on that. So have a consultancy session with me. Tell me what it is you want. I'll do my best to try and tell you how to get there. And then if you did want me to kind of do the work after that, then that's a different discussion. But at the very least, I can kind of help anybody that comes to me by just saying, this is what I think you should do. And I've been doing that for anybody that wants it.
That's great. That's great support there for others. I'm giving it free, which is a lot of people. Obviously, a lot of people are doing at the moment across different disciplines, which is great to hear. So I believe you live in Stockport. What have you seen in your local community that's really inspired you?
The thing that really inspires me is I've been going for like a lot of walks recently, just in and around the community. Just kind of got a little route I plan that I go on, and one of the things that I really like is that people have kind of opened up their homes to as kind of like a canvas. I saw a cracking. Oh, what was it? What was it called? It was. I was walking past a house, and there was a sign that said every hour is happy hour, and there was they basically made like statues of Homer Simpson drunk and like passed out on the floor, and it was really funny. It's like you'd never see anything like that before this. You've got people with like pastel chalk, kind of drawing like NHS logos on their like bricks of their house. It's just like creativity, and people are just a lot more willing to use what they have as the canvas. And I think that there's something really beautiful in that, and it kind of just inspires me, to kind of just go for a walk and just see what else I can find, really.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's so lovely to hear that it's across the community. It's always friendship has become closer, and communities have become closer.
I think it's one of them where in the last couple of years I kind of noticed that people have been somewhat distant from each other, and in the last sort of couple of months, I'll go for a walk and somebody I don't know will say hello to me, that kind of thing. So I do think there is a bit more of a strength in the local community, actually, yeah.
And on that wonderful positive note, Steve, I'll say thank you very much for sharing with us, and look after yourself, and I will see you at the landing very soon.
Thank you. I'll speak to you soon.
Right, take care.